So I kind of thought that this conference would be like Mountain West Ruby Conference with a different name. But looking around, I actually see a lot of new faces that I don't recognize. A lot of people that, how many of you guys are, this is like your first Ruby conference? I'm curious. Wow. Nice. So Holdy's talk and just looking and seeing all the new faces kind of got me wondering, how many of you people here are Bootcamp graduates? A fair number. Yeah, we can clap for that. How many of you are like college graduates? I'll raise my hand. All right. Well, I was just kind of curious. I wanted to know what the breakdown was. I went to breakfast the other day with some guys that work at other companies, and they're kind of leaders in their companies. They kind of run their development teams, and they all had this complaint that that a lot of the people that are applying for junior positions aren't ready even to be a junior dev. And I don't mean to say any of this in contradiction to what Holdy was saying. I thought what he said made a lot of sense. But I have noticed this with the boot camps. I just wanted to ask one more question, which was, how many of you people that graduated from a boot camp were promised that when you were done, you'd be kind of instantly ready to go and be hired? We got a few takers. I actually wanted to find out how many of you were upset about going to a boot camp and kind of felt like you were fooled. Like, oh, I'm actually not ready to go into the job market. No one wants to admit it, maybe, and that's okay.
If they're not saying yes, you have a perception that isn't reality.
I have a perception. Please, though, what do you mean I have a perception that isn't reality?
You are like kind of imposing your impression of it by saying, maybe you guys are too afraid you shouldn't raise your hands. The assumption being that as many people that raise their hands before should raise them again, but they were disappointed, but maybe it's not real.
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe that's just how I perceive it. A lot of these guys that I went to dinner or to breakfast with, they felt that way. They felt like the boot camps don't really get someone ready. And I wanted to find out what you guys thought. This was all just musings from what I heard from Holdy. I don't mean to start any arguments or anything.
Jason, who just gave a good presentation, and Holdy
are both from boot camps, I know. So I know some people who didn't do any school. They didn't do college or a boot camp or anything, and they're great developers. I'm not saying that, I'm not trying to make any blanket statements about it. That's why I was just asking questions. Anyway, I wanted to ask you to come out to the meetup tonight. We won't talk about boot camps. I'm Nate, I'm from Chargeback. We have the meetup at our building. We're gonna have beer and wine and soda and food. And come use our Wi-Fi, hack, have fun, and I'll show you what it looks like when someone that really knows how to use Emacs uses Emacs. I just wanted to ask you guys those questions. Thank you for participating. No offense intended. Thank you.
So I believe we have another, we're going to take a break for a minute. We're a little bit over, so you got like 7 minutes to come back.